In a small Italian town, a friendly old woman ran a soap shop, but her secret ingredient was something unthinkable: human remains. This is the terrifying true story of Leonarda Cianciulli, the soap maker of Correggio. Leonarda Cianciulli was born in 1893. She was been hated by her mother because she was forced into marriage with a man she didn't love. She had been in love with someone else. This made her hated Leonarda, and being a symbol for her unhappiness. Leonarda suffered 17 miscarriages and infant deaths, and this made her protective of her remaining 4 children. A fortune teller once visited her shop and warned her that she will outlive all her children. That prophecy haunted her, and she became desperate to change her fate. Leonarda made herself believe that human sacrifice was the only way to protect her son, who was fighting for the World War II. She then began something tragic. Her first victim was Faustina Setti. Faustina Setti was an older woman who had never married and desperately wanted a husband. Leonarda saw that as an opportunity to carry out her plan. Leonarda convinced Faustina into believing that she had found a perfect man for her in Pola, a city in modern-day Croatia. Before her departure, Leonarda instructed Faustina to write a letter to her family, telling them she was moving away for love. This was a key part of Leonarda manipulation. She wanted to ensure no one would immediately suspect foul play after Faustina is gone. Once the letters were written, Leonarda offered her a glass of wine laced with drug. As she lost consciousness, Leonarda struck her with an axe, killing her instantly. Leonarda dismembered her body and used her remains to make soap and baked goods. She fed the cakes to friends and neighbors without them knowing. Her second victim, Francesca Soavi, a woman who was seeking for a job, Leonarda promised her a job at a school. Francesca believed she had found a new job. But just like before, Leonarda lured her in, drugged her, and when she lost consciousness, Leonarda struck her with an axe followed by dismemberment, and used her remains for soap making and baking. Her third and final victim was Virginia Cacioppo. Virginia was a retired soprano opera singer who had performed in famous theaters. She was well-connected and had influential relatives, which would lead to Leonard's downfall. Leonarda convinced Virginia that she had secured a prestigious job for her. Virginia was excited by the opportunity and wrote letters to her family, just as the previous victims had done. Leonarda later murdered Virginia in the same manner and used her remains to make creamy soap. Unlike the previous cases, Virginia's wealthy family quickly became suspicious when she vanished without a trace. They alerted the authorities, which led to Leonard's arrest. The police investigated and quickly arrested Leonarda. She shocked everyone by confessing that, even correcting the prosecutor when he got the details wrong. She also made this terrifying statement. "First, I chopped them into pieces. Then I melted their body in a pot. Their blood made delicious tea cakes." Leonarda was sentenced to 30 years in prison and 3 years in a criminal asylum. She showed no remorse, openly explaining her gruesome methods as if she were sharing a recipe. In 1970, at the age of 76, Leonarda Cianciulli died in a women's asylum. But her twisted legacy remains one of the most shocking cases in true crime history. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. So guys, what do you think of this woman's actions? Did she did that for the protection of her son? Or did she did that to her own advantage? Let's discuss.